Okay, hi there guys, I'm Ville and this is Civilization 6. And in this video we're gonna have a little strategy talk on how to beat this Gifts of the Nile DLC scenario on Deity difficulty, the highest difficulty, as Nubia, Amanitore, and not by combat but by getting the 7 temples. This is the last turn of the game here that I'm doing because I can get the final 7th and final temple in here. So let's take a look at what worked on Deity. This actually wasn't that difficult compared to like Prince difficulty. The only major difference here is that Egypt is gonna be more aggressive with building cities, so you can't really build much up to the north. This is what I started with. This is my capital, so I got up to here and that's about it. And then I put this other city next to the oasis and that just works just fine as well. But Egypt is, of course, because they get bonuses, all the AIs get bonuses on Deity, so they will just come down more aggressively with the cities. But that doesn't matter, because if you don't start a war with them, then it's gonna be fine. I didn't have any problems with Egypt at all. Just don't start a war and it's gonna be fine. So, totally doable scenario. And these are my cities. Here's the first one, second one, third one is probably over here. I made so that there's always like a mine nearby so I can get some extra production from there. Here's a mine, gold mine, another gold mine, etc. I mean, you have to put your cities next to the river anyway, but and here again there's an iron mine. And this one too has an iron mine, so this is how I spaced out the cities on this playthrough. And then the final city that you have to capture, one city, is over here, the Irem. This is the safest city to capture in this scenario. Just take your 1,000,000 archers over here and get it. Then whip out some trade routes to get it going and build those temples. So that wasn't bad at all. But one thing that I did realize only in this scenario is that you will reach points where you have everything built in the cities and you want to make sure that your holy site, like here is the holy site, you wanna get all the citizens to max out these holy sites. So you will be gathering extra faith. Like now we are with the specialist, we're gathering 6 extra faith from this holy site right now. So that's something that you wanna do when you get the cities going on, then just change them to the faith specialization. Actually in this one you could probably get even more. No, you can't. Let's see this one. You can actually change it from these tabs over here. 23, yeah, well, you could get more. If you build these Nubian pyramids, then of course you can get like extra faith from that too. So just be sure to start generating as much faith as you can when you get these cities up and running, and then it's gonna be fine. And what you might want to use here is the Lord of all Gods, Amun. In the religion tab I have here city growth is 15% higher, then 30% more production towards wonders, but faith purchases reduced by 30%. This is actually very good because you're gonna have to buy all these faith buildings in the scenario. And then all holy site buildings provide +2 faith. So that's actually very good belief to take. Let's see, this one 23, this one 28. What's going on here? 27. Yeah, so if this is we have maxed out all of these different cities with faith, and now we're getting 164 faith per turn. So that's, you only need like you only need 2 turns, and then you can build the like the freaking temple here in any city. So just amass as much faith as you can, and the city states are very good in this scenario. So just take your scout and the slinger up along the river, and you can find this faith one over here. Then you find the 2 culture ones. You definitely want to get these because you get 1 point automatically to these. Then you get the on another religious one. The science city state is over here, but this is gonna get overrun by the, what is this called? Hyksos Empire is gonna take, I put 1 point to the science one, and then it almost immediately got overrun, so this might not be worth the cost. But this this production one survived for pretty long, so you might want to put some points to this. But definitely ramp up the culture, because you're gonna be needing the culture to get the settlers, etc. And also the faith one, get it to at least 6 on both. So these are gonna help in the beginning of the game very much. And government wise, with the start, you want to start with the +2 culture in the capital and +1 science for each city adjacent to a water tile, because you need all the science and culture boost you can get. Then you can change this science one to the double science output of all of your cities. 1 museum. Then I have 2 influence points per city state, envoys, +1 production, and unit maintenance reduced by 1, because I had a lot of units when I took over that 1 city state. And you could also use this like +100% culture from holy site buildings. That might be a good one too. Because yeah, holy site, this is now amassing 4 culture, so you're gonna get like 8 culture from that. So that would be very, very handy indeed. And as I already pointed out in the other video, that you get settlers from the civics and the tech tree, so be sure to go for these as fast as you can. So royal dynasty, state workforce, and sepats give settlers, and then medicine gives 2 settlers with the technology. So those are the ones that you want to go for. But in general, this was not really that hard. You just want to get good city placements and get the mines in there, so you can get some extra. Like with these strategic resources, this Nubian Empire gets 1 extra production. So get those strategic iron mines in the city limits basically. And then just maximize your temple output, so you can get as much faith as you need, and don't start a war with Egypt, and that should do it. That should freaking do it. And as for trade routes, I'm trading with these cities. They're trading with each other to get more production. So 5 production, 5, 4, 5, 2, 5, 4. So that helps a lot too. But what you want to be careful is that when you get this IREM city state, you take over this one, then be very careful on what you're building, because you want to get the holy site to this one as fast as you can. I actually played this, like the first round that I played, I was building something else here, and then it was like, oh yeah, you need more population to build the holy site. And then it was just taking forever and forever. And what ended up happening is the freaking Cleopatra built the temples before me. So that was not good. And we're here at turn 107. And that was, I think, 108. Cleopatra beat me. So this is on Deity. This is like the time that when she's gonna get the last temple. So at least in this game that I built. So Be wary of that. But yeah, totally doable scenario. There's one more city-state here, but that seems to have been captured by Egypt already. Totally doable. So yeah, that's that. If you have any questions or comments on this Deity version of this scenario, then leave them down in the comment box. And see you again next time. Bye bye, take care, have fun. Bye.